Okay guys, welcome to another 10-minute mashup. This video I'm taking a look at classic twin stick shoot 'em up Llamatron, released in 1991 for the Atari ST, and it was also ported across the Commodore Amiga. It was programmed by the vintage coder Jeff Minter. Now Jeff was, and indeed still is, a massive fan of a Robotron 2084. So this is his take on that game. You know, what I like about Llamatron, I mean, I'm a massive Robotron fan, but what I really like about this version is it is a bit easier, so it's more welcoming to a new player. If you can't get on with Robotron, I suggest you check this game out. Now, there's different options. You can play as obviously one player, and basically you'll shoot wherever you know, using a single joystick. Wherever you walk, the bullets shoot in that direction. But what you can do is, if you hold down the fire button, you can walk in a different direction and the bullets will continue to fire in the direction they were firing before you press the fire button. If you want to play it properly, what you need to do is set it up for twin joysticks. Now, it is a bit of a faff, to be honest. What I'll do is I'll put some directions. I'll put some instructions below how to configure Steam to run this in two joysticks. And what I've also done is, I think the default speed of an Atari ST was 8 MHz. What I suggest you do is put that up to 32 MHz. It just makes for a kind of smoother game. So anyway, let's batter right in and have some fun. Now, one little interesting point about this game: this was originally released as shareware. Basically what Jeff did was he put it out there, and you played the game. If you liked it, you could send him some money. If you liked it, you didn't have to send him any money, but basically you paid him whatever you wanted. I think he said that if you liked it, why don't you send him £5? Now apparently that was quite successful. So yeah, so here we go. Yeah, this is Llamatron. You control the little camel, or is it a llama? I think it is a llama. Yeah, Llamatron. It's not called Cameltron, is it? It's got some awesome sound effects. Now, there is also a rude version of this game. It was Jeff and a few guys recorded it in a hotel room one night. Plenty swearing. It's really fun. I was actually going to put that version out, but oddly it crashed. So this is the non-sweary version I'm looking at. Only one slight annoyance about it is the title. You see there, Brains Grab Beasties. The title stays on the screen a wee bit too long. I mean, it's still there just now. I don't know why it remains on screen. In fact, does it stay on screen the whole time? No, there's none there. I'm not quite sure why that was the case. Now, I don't know if Jeff intended to make that baddie the most annoying baddie ever, with the most annoying sound effect ever. You just have to kill it as quick as you can to stop that god awful sound. But yeah, I'm playing this on 32 MHz, which does make it a bit quicker, and it certainly makes it smoother looking as well. In fact, it's probably not smoother, but it just makes it quicker. It certainly feels more like a proper arcade game. Now, there's little, instead of the family which you pick up in Robotron, you've got little goats and what have you that you want to collect. And there's a lot more power-ups. I mean, Robotron doesn't have power-ups. This game has them by the bucketful. You need to avoid these little spiky hedgehog things, because when you shoot one, it breaks up into 4 little bits. You see there it's raining. What you need to do here is, you'll see the umbrella bouncing about all over the screen. You need to try and move over that. If you do that, then the umbrella opens up and it stops the rain from coming down. There we go. But yeah, like I was mentioning earlier on, there's different ways to play it. You can play it, the sort of standard mode is using one joystick. Wherever you push the joystick, you will fire and move in. But if you hold down the joystick, then you will continue to fire in the same direction whilst moving in different directions. So it's quite a nice kind of workaround. There's also one where you've got a little android helper, sort of robot type helper, that sort of makes it a bit easier. But the best way to play this game is to configure the emulator for 2 joysticks. And what you need to do is you press start on the joystick that's plugged into port 0, and that will start it. It took me quite a while, it is a bit of a faff, but like I says, I've put the instructions in the description box down below, so see if you can get it working. This is a bloody a soddy level. Like, you've got the little laser that moves up and down the screen, and it will fire at will, so you need to be very careful. Let's continue again. But I think this game is just begging for a remake. I'd love to see a remake. Right, can you imagine this in the PS4? You know, just with kind of more psychedelic colours and sounds. You know, avoid that big weight. But as you can see there, all the baddies are all, they've all been in earlier Llamasoft games. Your little winking pyramids. They were in Revenge of the Mutant Camels, amongst other games, I think. I don't recall that little spiky hedgehog. I think that was before Sonic was a thing, obviously, so it's certainly nothing to do with that. Or was it? When did Sonic the Hedgehog come out? Nah, you know what? Sonic the Hedgehog probably was out in 1991, but I don't think that has got anything to do with him. You never know. If I ever get a chance to talk to Jeff, I shall ask him. Got some killer TVs here. There's wee brains there, very, very similar to the guys at Robotron. If you pick up the little heart, all the wee guys, the little goats, they'll automatically home in you, which makes it a bit easier for you to collect them, because you get bonus points. But it's an absolute brilliant game. If you like twin stick shooters, then you're going to love this. Like I says, it's Robotron, but it's just that bit easier. Still really challenging right enough. I mean, I'm on my sort of 60th restart, I think, just to make this short video. What was that? In a hero wave you must grab all beasties. Ah, right, okay, you know what, I didn't even pay attention to that. Herd, so I thought I said hero, it's herd. A herd wave. Whilst avoiding that laser as well. Yeah, I wish that writing would disappear. That is slightly annoying. It's starting to eat up a wee bit now. Now it was, as I says, it was also released for the Commodore Amiga. I don't think there's any real difference. I just found getting the twin sticks working in the Atari ST emulator a wee bit easier than the Amiga one. I've made a complete arse of that, not to worry. There you go, that is Llamatron, guys. Go and check it out. If you like twin stick shooters, you'll be in twin stick heaven. As usual, guys, thank you very much for watching.